Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for 23 ABC News at 5. I'm Jessica Harrington. Tonight's top stories. Wintry weather causing Interstate 5 to close over the Grapevine. What officials are saying about the closure during one of the busiest holiday travel days. Plus, more than 200 people arrested by California Highway Patrol. We'll tell you all about the results from the holiday maximum enforcement period. 23 ABC News at 5 starts right now.
Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
Good evening. We are starting tonight with the storm sweeping through the state, causing holiday travel troubles for many trying to return home. We want to turn right now to a look at the current conditions around the county. So take a look outside right now, 45 degrees here in Bakersfield. And if it is feeling colder than it was yesterday, you are absolutely right, because it is down 9 degrees within the past 24 hours. As you can see, winds are pretty calm out there right now, thankfully, as we're looking through the next slide here at the radar and satellite. This is the big storm that's causing the issue as you see it pushing through the area. All of the different colors. We're seeing everything from rain, snow, a mixture, and more as we see that pushing through Southern California, not just here. As we take a closer look into Kern County, though, we can see some of those patches moving through to the eastern portion. The green, that is all rain that is going through. The red and yellow, that's heavy to moderate rain. You can see that blue, that is snow, and we are definitely seeing that around the county. The temperatures, though, looking pretty comfortable out there right now, expected for this time. Wind speeds also calming down at this hour, as though you can see in Mojave up to 14 miles per hour. Here in Bakersfield, though, a calm 8. We are under a winter weather advisory and a winter storm warning. We're going to have more on that coming up in just a few minutes. Well, just into the newsroom tonight, Highway 58 is back open. This is a picture taken by a 23 ABC viewer of vehicles being escorted. Now, Caltrans posted on Twitter minutes ago that CHP is escorting vehicles in both directions of Highway 58. Officials say progress over the pass is expected to move slowly, so be patient and follow the pilot cars at a safe distance. Caltrans very busy today, also tweeting just moments ago about Highway 166. Now, they also updated on Highway 58. Of course, now, as you can see, the highway was shut down for several hours due to heavy snowfall and multiple accidents on Highway 166. But as you can see, Caltrans says it is now back open. CHP is pacing in both directions between Maricopa and Santa Maria. You are advised to drive safely and follow that CHP vehicle at a safe distance. Meanwhile, that winter weather has holiday travels waiting for the Grapevine to reopen tonight as Interstate 5 remains shut down in both directions along the Grapevine. 23 ABC's Tori Cooper joins us live from the base of the Grapevine with more on the traffic conditions and what CHP officials are doing to maintain the roads. Tori?
Yes, I'm here on Interstate 5, where, as you can see, holiday travelers are still getting turned around here at the base of the Grapevine. Now, this mess all unfolded shortly before 11 p.m. last night when Caltrans and CHP decided to shut down both directions of the I-5 freeway due to the heavy snow that hit this area. But some good news for viewers who haven't left yet. One of the suggested routes for you to take is the 46 southbound to the 101 southbound. And for our 23 ABC viewers who are looking to get back into Bakersfield, they are saying that it is best to take the 101 north to the 46 northbound to get back into town. Now, again, since there is no estimated time on when this is going to be reopened, CHP is reminding everyone to pack your patience, and many of the drivers we spoke to say that they even had to spend Christmas night in their car.
I got stuck out here. I had to sleep overnight at the Pyramid Lake little area because I have some stuff I have to do in Bakersfield today, and they're not letting us through. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was going to be good by now, but...
The day after Christmas, we are heading for Long Beach for a Carnival cruise, but we tried to come up one day early, and obviously we got stuck in the snowstorm.
Now, crews are telling 23 ABC News that they will eventually escort traffic over the Grapevine, but again, no estimated time on when that will take place. Highway 166 is again back open between the 33 and the 101, and so far there have been no auto accidents, and CHP is doing their best to keep it that way by shutting this area down. But again, if you are planning any alternate routes tonight, make sure you do have plenty of gas in your car, a blanket, extra water, and snacks, because you never know when something may take place. And you can also find live traffic updates on our turnto23.com website, and we will provide those for you there. But for now, live at the base of the Grapevine, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News, connecting you.
All right, Tori, thanks. And many holiday travelers braving that wintry weather to try to make it home tonight. 23 ABC's Josh Sanders has been at the Grapevine with a Good Samaritan responsible for getting several cars that were stuck free.
Good evening. I'm at Flying J's in Frazier Park, where over 60 people are snowed in due to that snowstorm that has closed down the Grapevine since late last night around 10:30. I got snowed in around 10:30 as well. Finally made my way here around 6 this morning. And you can just see all of the cars as the snow continues to fall. Back there, you got a family making a snowman. I'm going to bring in a guy that I saw in the early morning hours helping people move their cars. This is Thomas. And look at him, he's grabbing the door for families right now. You can truly say that he is a good Samaritan. And Thomas, tell me your last name again.
Deerduff.
Thomas Deerduff. So Thomas, I saw you out there. What is going through your head as you're seeing just, all of these cars just, snowed in?
My first instinct's just to get out and help and basically do what a one man can try to do.
Yeah.
Is set an example in hopes that other people will follow. So, I enjoy doing it. It gave me my morning exercise, that's for a fact.
It's good to keep a sense of humor in all of this. And you drive a truck, correct?
Yes.
So how long have you been in the area?
I was born, for here?
Yeah.
I've been here since Christmas Eve.
Since Christmas Eve, so.
Yeah. I rolled in late Christmas Eve and we sat Christmas Day. And then woke up early this morning to all this stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
So.
What are your fellow truckers? What are they talking about right now? Have you ever seen something like this?
Oh, quite a few times.
Yeah.
But down in the Southern California, not really, because I'm from Northern California, so I'm used to it up there.
Yeah.
And to me, this is a freak storm.
Yeah.
And it's just all my friends that are down here are just like shocked that it even snowed this much in that amount of time. So
yeah. Well, thank you so much again.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you, being that good Samaritan, and when you're seeing people in need, you're getting out there and you're helping them. It was great to see him push out that car. I think you even. Did you help? I think you helped me too.
Yeah, I did.
Helped me as well because my rental was snowed in. So going to give you guys another update that's going to come up at 6. But for now, in Frazier Park, Josh Sanders, 23 ABC, connecting you.
Always good news there. Thanks, Josh, for that. Well, roads aren't the only things impacted by these strong weather conditions. According to Kern County Public Works, the Tehachapi Sanitary Landfill and Lebec Transfer Station had to be closed today due to weather. Snow has caused the closure of both disposal sites. And of course, we are going to continue to follow the very latest on the I-5 closure and other road closures caused by this storm. For updates on road and county service closures due to the conditions, be sure to download the 23 ABC app or head to our website, turnto23.com. Back here in Bakersfield, one person is dead after a train hit them this afternoon in central Bakersfield. It happened just before 1 o'clock on Chester Avenue near the Kern County Museum. County Fire confirming with 23 ABC a person was killed after the train hit them. No word on what led to the deadly incident. For updates on the collision, be sure to head to our website, turnto23.com. The man accused of kidnapping a woman has officially been charged and pleaded not guilty in court today. 21-year-old Fabian Prieto was booked into Lerdo jail earlier this week. He was arrested on kidnapping, spousal abuse, and assault with a firearm. BPD said Prieto assaulted a woman, forcing her into a car from an apartment complex in East Bakersfield last Wednesday. Prieto then drove her to the area of Highway 178 and Morning Drive. They say a concerned citizen saw the victim struggling inside the car and decided to intervene. According to BPD, the Good Samaritan was able to disarm Prieto by hitting him with his car. Prieto is set to return to court January 7th. At least 10 people are dead in traffic collisions and more than 250 arrests were made for drivers on suspicion of driving under the influence during the CHP's maximum enforcement period. The 30-hour period began at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve and ran until 11:59 last night. Officials say 271 arrests were made this year. CHP will hold another maximum enforcement period next week for New Year's Eve. According to the CHP, 34 people were arrested for DUI last year during the New Year's Eve maximum enforcement period. After months of stalled nuclear negotiations, North Korea promised to deliver the USA Christmas gift, an ominous warning to some, but President Trump seemingly dismissing those concerns, even joking about it. ABC's Inez de la Cuerta has more.
This morning, U.S. assets, including a squadron of spy planes, peering into North Korea, looking for signs of a possible missile launch. The planes, part of a routine mission, reportedly include these sophisticated reconnaissance aircraft and a Global Hawk drone. But these capabilities taking on new significance after North Korea promised the U.S. a Christmas gift, a warning many believe could hint at a missile test. Earlier this week, satellite images showed construction activity at North Korean military bases associated with missile production. But President Trump apparently not worried.
Maybe it's a nice present. Maybe it's a present where he sends me a beautiful vase as opposed to a missile test. Right? I may get a vase. I may get a nice present from him. You don't know. You never know.
Trump has long bragged about his close relationship with Kim Jong-un.
We will have a terrific relationship, I have no doubt.
The two leaders have met 3 times, Trump even stepping into North Korea.
It's my honor. Would you like me to step across?
But with the U.S. unable to negotiate the denuclearization of North Korea, relations with Pyongyang have since soured. The North has tested short-range missiles a dozen times in the past year, and in April, Kim issued an ultimatum demanding the U.S. loosen the stranglehold of economic sanctions by the end of the year, again hinting at a resumption of missile tests. But as ABC's Matt Gutman explains on the ground in South Korea,
so far we haven't heard of any activity at launch sites or any increased military activity. That doesn't mean it won't happen.
Officials are still keeping their eye on 2 big upcoming events, the ruling party's plenary meeting and Kim Jong-un's New Year's address, during which North Korea could decide to announce major decisions. Inez de la Cuerta, ABC News, Washington.
Back here at home, we are counting down the days until the end of this decade, and Golden Empire Transit will be running on New Year's Eve. Get says that its buses will provide free service from 6 until 11 p.m. New Year's Eve. Buses will operate on a holiday schedule on New Year's Day. Get is also offering free rides for the rest of December. For more information, be sure to head to our website, turnto23.com. Still to come here on 23 ABC News at 5. With the new year comes new laws. Details on some of the new laws set to go into effect in 2020. Up next.